It's not about picking stocks. It's about picking the right portfolio.
This morning, of course, we had the big one, SEC going after Coinbase. I'm sure Josh has some thoughts there. He did cover the IPO and has written about it. But this is a pretty big point, Josh. SEC finally decided to go after Coinbase. I'd be curious, maybe starting off with your thoughts on that. I don't know. You probably haven't had a chance to actually read the complaint. I think it literally came out 25 minutes ago. So.
Yeah, it's actually a double header here. So the big news that came out a little bit earlier was the SEC going after Binance, Binance US. So basically alleging that the enterprise is operating in a number of ways, not dissimilarly from how FTX was operating. In other words, co-mingling customer funds into different vehicles, sort of artificially inflating trading volumes. This is within their US arm. So, Binance US sort of distant second in terms of market share to Coinbase. That announcement had, sent, just as a proxy, Bitcoin down about 6-7% when it came out yesterday. Then this morning, the SEC announcing that it's suing Coinbase. And basically, the contention is that Coinbase is acting as an unregistered broker. So, this is not inconsistent with how the SEC has been sort of acting toward the broader crypto space for some time now. So they've really been, moving pretty aggressively. And I think ultimately the question, and JT and I have been hosting these crypto capital series calls, roughly every quarter. The question is Congress eventually going to get around to sort of properly putting up the guardrails around the industry, or is this going to be, basically legislation by regulation with the SEC kind of leading the charge here? So, well, obviously, this will take a long time to sort of play through in the courts. In the meantime, there's sort of legislative dynamics continuing to percolate in the background. JT actually said this morning that now with this sort of relative vacuum in the wake of the debt ceiling resolution, there's likely to be a number of topics that are kind of bubbling up in terms of priority, and this may well be one, especially in light of these last 24 hours. So that's what is going to play out here over the foreseeable timeline. But yeah, I mean, it's never a dull moment in that space.
Hey there, Hedgeye Nation, or if you're not part of Hedgeye Nation, thanks for watching Hedgeye on YouTube. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the button below there. Subscribe to our YouTube page. You can also follow the link in the description to our website to get even more great investing content.